Hey, just so you know, the following video will be containing spoilers for an episode of Miraculous Ladybug. So, go and take my advice. Watch the episode I'm talking about, and then come back. The video will be waiting for you. But if you've already seen the episode, don't care about spoilers, and just want to have a fun time, then stick around. I will see you in the video. Alrighty! It might have taken way too long, but I finally got a video out! I mean, yeah, I could have streamlined the process better, I could have worked on my performances better, but you know what? I'm proud of it! I just hope I can keep that enthusiasm and get this review thing rolling. Let me see, what else could I possibly need? I suppose I could try to get some help? Though I doubt anyone's gonna want to work for me. I don't know, I'll think about it. Actually, what's today's date? Oh shit, I'm late for the review! Gesundheit, Whisker Boy! Hello everyone, I'm the reviewer. My goal is to review every last episode of Miraculous Ladybug, from the very best the shows to offer, to the absolute worst. And if you're seeing this, that means I finally finished the Bubbler review! Oh wait! So because I've already wasted enough of your time waiting for this review, I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is my review of Mr. Pigeon. The episode begins at Francois Dupont High School. The school principal, Mr. Damocles, who is voiced by JC Hyde, is announcing that there will be a hat-making contest, and that the winning design will be worn by Adrian in his next photo shoot. Yeah, I don't know how, but I forgot to mention that he's a fashion model above all else. And as for the hat that the class has to make, it's a derby hat, aka a bowler hat. And I've got no jokes for this, god damn it. As for Marinette, she's trying to find a derby hat design in her sketch pad, and fails to find any. But she does find designs for top hats, caps, berets, 2 horned hats, a sombrero, what the fuck? Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but I feel like a derby hat with its much simpler design and the fact that I feel like it's a hat that more people would willingly put on, would be easier to start working on outside of a 2-horned hat and a sombrero. You get what I'm saying? And then we get one of, if not my favorite line in the entire episode.
You know what? It won't even matter because I'll probably make a total fool of myself at the event, most likely trip over my stupid derby and collapse on Mr. Regressed, give him a full-blown concussion, and Adrian will hate me! I'll never be a world-renowned fashion designer! My life is over!
Just... wow, the sheer amount of panic in that whole monologue is just amazing! Seriously, Christina, 10 out of 10 performance right there. I really thought Marinette's life was over. So, taking a break from having what can best be described as paranoia mixed with an anxiety attack, Adrian just pops in out of nowhere and thinks the designs are all he has.
Thanks, Adrian, but I can't...
And when he's corrected...
Well, yeah, I like, designs that, go upwards?
Marinette, you had 2 jobs, thinking of a derby hat design and winning over Adrian. And at the moment, you're failing at both of them! Oh, and, Chloe overhears this because... Actually, why is Chloe eavesdropping on Mary? I mean, is it because she's talking to her Adrian? Is it so she can mock Marinette? Is she just an inescapable evil that lingers around the school searching for people to mock and torment just for her own pleasure? Because her heart is an uncaring dark void? Is it all 3?
Yeah, it will. As soon as I can get my hands on this sketch pad.
Wait, she wants Mary's sketch pad. As in the girl she actively hates, mocks, looks down upon, tries to keep Adrian away from, and overall you think that you're better than her? That's who you want to steal ideas from? Are you an idiot? So after Marinette goes to her secret garden of inspiration...
See you later!
Which I can only assume is the hospital after bashing your head like that. We see Hawkmoth and he's not sending out an Akuma. He's just waiting in anticipation, I guess. Your blue ball move things to say episode, mind stepping it up? Actually, we do end up meeting our victim of the day as Marinette heads to the park to think of design ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, Xavier Ramier, voiced by Todd Hapricorn, aka Natsu from Fairy Tail and freaking Twincest! And to summarize his personality, pigeons. That's it. He loves pigeons to a somewhat unhealthy degree. Nobody show this man had a full boyfriend! And as Xavier is feeding the pigeons, not a care in the world, out of nowhere, police officer Roger Rencompre shows up and tells Mr. Romier, and by proxy the audience, that he's banned from every park in Paris because he keeps feeding the pigeons! So because of people yelling at Mr. Romier to not do the thing that brings him joy in life, Hawkmuff sends in Akuma to turn Mr. Romier into... oh, sweet Jesus. Mr. Pigeon. Play the clip. This is one of the show's most iconic villains. I wish I was kidding. Originally, Miraculous was going to look more like an anime, and we got introduced to 3 villains. Hawkmoth, the Mime, and this guy in the promotional video. And I might as well get this out of the way now. The PV will be making a few appearances later on in the show. Namely in Sapides, and Oh My God This Blows, and Why You Should Never Insult Your Audience, Pure and Simple. I wanted to mention it and had no good segue. Let's just move on. We get a nice montage of Marinette making the derby hat, and I've got nothing else to say about it other than... it's adorkable. Especially Tiki in this scene. Cuteness! Finally, the hat is complete. Except not really, because Marinette forgot to grab a pigeon feather. So she runs to the Trocadero, scaring pigeons like the monster she is, and takes one of their feathers. She then proceeds to bump into Roger, and right after that... oh no, they took Roger. Whatever will we do without him? Notice the fear in my voice. Anyways, Marinette's riding the bus, but isn't going anywhere fast. Why? Pigeons have taken over the roads! Beg for mercy! Our brand new overlords will feast on your breadsticks and then your liver! Then on the news, we see that not only are pigeons ruling the streets, but all of Paris too! And we see Mr. Pigeon is threatening the world. Or at least, all of Paris. And I think it's a threat? Question mark?
Roo! Roo! Sorry to ruffle your feathers, but Paris now belongs to the pigeons! Flap, flap! Roo! Roo!
We must honor his wisdom! Bow to the god of pigeons! Bow, I say! Mary escapes, transforms, Vishal is cool, and soon she meets up with Cat Noir, who has unfortunately been blessed with a feather allergy. And after realizing that all the park keepers are missing, the duo come up with a plan. That plan being... what the hell? Why the hell? How the hell? When the hell? And lastly... what the f***? Okay, this is fitting for Cat Noir's personality, but did the animators take a look at this and full-heartedly, no doubt in their mind, think that this was a good idea? So after seeing that moment of sheer stupidity, we see a pigeon report to the God of Death about where the duo are staying, and then... holy crap, he can fly! He's an absolute genius! Applaud, heathens, applaud! So after doing nothing for a long time, hungry demons from the underworld arrive to take Cat Noir away, and Ladybug follows them to Le Grand Prairie. When the duo arrive on top of the building, Cat Noir sneezes and gets released from the demon flock's talons, only for... Okay, I'm not even gonna question how they did that. So with Hawkmoth walking by Miraculous, Mr. Pigeon gives a duo an ultimatum. Give up, or the pigeons will crap on
pigeons
them.
will commence fire.
Yeah, they probably shoot acid or fire lasers out their ass. That makes sense, right? Obviously, the duo choose to not get crapped on, and Cat Noir uses his cataclysm to destroy the bars. It looks like they're going to murder the pigeon god, and he jumps off the building. Yes! Now smite them with the power of demons!
Merry Christmas!
Or with the power of the Christmas spirit? I thought this was Mr. Pigeon, not the Christmas special. See? I'm not crazy! They are demon pigeons! My stupidity has been justified! So because Kanawar used his cataclysm, he needs a safe place to de-transform, and the duo run into the mayor, Andre, who I'll talk about in a later review. He says the pigeons are causing problems, as if they aren't already doing that. All the while, Kanawar is bouncing around, which the mayor takes as him needing to use the restroom.
But perhaps you would prefer a litter tray?
I do not need that image in my head! Seriously, Andre, that's just... Ugh! I'm glad this is the last time we have to deal with toilet humor. Sometimes I hate this job. So Cat gets cheese, Plague eats cheese, and Adrian transforms off screen ease. Meanwhile, Ladybug notices the pigeons are all flying the same direction, and joins Cat Noir in the elevator to follow them. The duo arrive at the Grand Palais, and they find both Mr. Pigeon and the park keepers. And while Cat Noir is planning to rush in, Ladybug comes up with a plan.
Okay, you open the window. I'll grab him and yank him up onto the roof. Then you snag his bird call away from him.
Alright, that is a solid plan. They even have the element of surprise, as long as nothing goes wrong. I don't know what I expected. So the duo drop in, Mr. Pigeon uses his godlike powers to become the next Punch-Out champion, and beats the crap out of them. Seriously, this is both hilarious and awesome. So Ladybug uses her lucky charm, and summons what is supposed to be a coin, but I think looks more like a button. She... ties Mr. Pigeon's ankle, uses the button coin to buy a bag of popcorn, and tosses it to Chat. He throws his staff, the popcorn bag breaks open, dropping popcorn all over Mr. Pigeon, and oh dear god, he's getting swarmed! Protect your eyes, my Lord Romeo, your eyes are the size of oranges, and they're just as squishy! While Mr. Pigeon is distracted by getting pecked to death, Ladybug hoists him into the air, making the bird call drop. Kanawar grabs it, but he sneezes, dropping it. All three make a dash for the call, I'll grab it, but Ladybug smashes Kanawar's hand on top, breaking the call, and Mr. Pigeon looks like he dies from shock. Capture Akuma, Rossetti Spaghetti. Wait, how did she get the coin back? I need answers, damn it! And then fist bump. We then cut to Marinette's house as she finishes making her derby hat, and barely makes it to school in time for the contest. But Gabriel is nowhere to be seen.
I'm here.
Oh. Well, at least Marinette doesn't have to worry about him getting concussed. But she does have to worry about Chloe, who ended up stealing her design.
Marinette copied my design. It's scandalous. How could you do that?
You suck.
But Mary actually used a brain cell, and she signed her hat into the design, leaving Chloe crying for her dad, and Mary winning the competition.
Adrian will wear your derby on our next advertising campaign.
Oh sweet! When will that be? How many episodes from now? And right as Adrian puts the hat on...
Sorry, I'm allergic to feathers.
Yeah, this is somehow not enough to clue Marinette in that Adrian is her partner in crime fighting. And the episode ends with Marinette jumping in excitement, and Adrian looks like he wants to die. Sucks to have allergies! So that was Mr. Pigeon, and to give my final thoughts on it... Oh, hold on one moment. Yellow? Yeah, I'm reviewing Mr. Pigeon. I'm giving my final... What do you mean the pigeons aren't magic? You mean this guy just controls regular flocks of pigeons? And they did all of this? Well, that certainly puts a damper on things. Alright, see ya. Okay, so Mr. Pigeon might be an extremely stupid villain and episode concept, but I still really enjoyed it. The action is great, the villain is stupid. The humor is great, Chloe is stupid. Seeing this creative side of Marinette is great, and this is so stupid I think I lost about 20 brain cells. But overall, I can't help but laugh at this episode. It's such a ridiculous concept that I feel gets amplified more with Todd's performance as Xavier and Mr. Pigeon, and he just makes this episode such an enjoyable experience. It's a goofy episode with a goofy villain, and it works. And outside of the humor, there are other things I enjoyed. I felt bad for Ramier, and I appreciate what this episode was meant to be. It's a fun time that wasn't trying to be a long time. And either way, this episode is iconic for one reason or another. I highly recommend watching this episode just for the fun of it. Though, to be honest, just like the Bubbler, it's going down. And again, like the Bubbler, it's less because of what the episode does and more so how it compares to the rest of the season. And for the third time, just like the Bubbler, it's going from an 8 out of 10 down to a 7.5 out of 10. So with all that being said, I'm the reviewer, and next time I will be reviewing Stormy Weather. Until then, peace! Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Why does his head look like a butt plug?